Hey everyone, I'd like to send a very urgent message out to Joe Rogan. So if you could humbly share this video or get it out so that this could catch his ears. It's SOS coming out of Canada. And someone of high stature in the United States needs to take notice of this as soon as possible. Because when Joe Rogan says something, it actually becomes something. And it manifests and people start to see and take notice, and it goes all over social media. I've been trying so hard since pretty much 2008, and a bunch of channel terminations and exposing what's happening, trying to make sense of what's happening in Canada. It's very heartbreaking, and we need somebody like Joe Rogan who could say something, because when he says something, it becomes something. I'm going to leave a link below to a video that we made, SOS, Canada is Sinking, and it's looking more and more like this whole thing of government-sanctioned murder is going to become a thing in 2024, and I think it's going to get rampant as the narrative falls apart, the pendulum has swung back, and we are now in the aftermath. And again, it started with the whole money laundering thing, and then from the whole money laundering thing and disenfranchising middle class, and the same thing in Australia, New Zealand, and the UK, across the Commonwealth. That's what we've been doing for years now, connecting the dots across the Commonwealth. But unfortunately, with so many videos and thousands of videos and almost 1,000 live streams now over the years, trying to connect the dots and try to get more of an international presence to notice, I'm almost like it's a total failure on my end. And I think somebody with a bigger voice that says something and it becomes something, even though it's 7 years behind, it doesn't matter. I think it's important that somebody of big stature notices. I noticed Joe Rogan said something about Canada being a banana republic and all that stuff, and calling out Trudeau, which is great. Right? Fantastic. And I think if he could see this video and actually see what is happening, I think he may, if he's allowed to, speak about it. I don't need to come on the show. He could get a real Canadian to come on and talk about what's been happening on the ground here in Canada. And I think I'm scared to go to the hospital. I'm petrified to go to my own hospital. And I haven't been feeling well lately, and I'm absolutely petrified because of the whole socialized medicine situation that we're in right now. So, anyways, I wanted to put this out there for you guys because I feel that the message needs to be told. I feel that people outside of Canada need to know what's happening, because it's a win-win for Canada now that they've gotten our mainstream media off of Facebook and Instagram, and they're going to work towards YouTube, and they're going to work towards every other social media site. And they may be banning Twitter in Canada too, because France has been working towards that too. I really hope this message can get out to Joe Rogan, because when he says something, it actually becomes something, regardless if it's 10, 15, 20 years old. It actually becomes something. And warning about the food, warning about the problems we've been having economically, and the problems we've been having socially, the problems we've been having all these years, doing Mike in the Night for so many years, and getting call-ins and guests from all over the world, trying to make sense of things. I just feel if somebody of bigger stature could take notice of this today, I think we may be able to resolve bigger problems down the road. And I hope this message finds Joe Rogan and he could see that it's bigger. Link is below in the description and in the first comment, if that's okay. And if somebody could hear the SOS, because I don't know what to say anymore. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.